it sounds like conceptually we're done.
Yeah, it sounds like we have an agreement.
After around 11 hours of negotiating yesterday and another several hours today, an agreement has been reached between the Wichita Falls Fire Department and the city of Wichita Falls. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Daryl Franklin. Carney has the day off. Contract negotiations between the WFFD and the city came to a close this afternoon after an agreement was reached that both sides seem to be pretty happy with. Josh Hoggard has been following this story, and he joins us now with the latest. Josh.
Yeah, Daryl, about 2:15 this afternoon, the city of Wichita Falls and the Wichita Falls Fire Department came to an agreement, ending their contract negotiations and paving the way forward for both sides. That's after city officials came to the table with a counter-proposal this afternoon, and after a brief caucus, the fire department verbally gave the thumbs up. Now, there's still some language that needs to be ironed out, and the exact terms of the contract won't be released until the final contract is signed by both sides. But among the items the city's counter-proposal included an increase in pay for current firefighters, an increase in the contribution by the city towards the firefighters' pension, and certification payments, among other things discussed since negotiations got underway earlier this week. Now, while the terms may not be clear at this time, what is clear is that both sides are ready to sign and happy to be moving forward.
Thought this went really well.
I think so too.
And so I'm just happy that we got through this. I'm thankful for everybody's patience and time and effort, because it was a lot of effort.
Now, one of the things evident from both sides was how well they were able to work together to come to an agreement. City leaders and representatives from the WFFD and the Firefighters Association all commented on how the relationship between the city and its firefighters really is something special.
Thank all of you, and I think, we did some great work in an environment that I don't think any of us thought was going to be, and it's certainly a shock to those that have done this before and come in, and this was different, and it was nice.
Now, once the final contract is signed, that contract will be in place for the next 3 years before the city and the firefighters will come back to the table to reach a new agreement. And of course, once that final contract is signed and all the specifics are detailed out for us and released, we'll make sure to have all of that for you with the terms between the city and the firefighters over on our website, Texomashomepage.com.
Well, I'm glad the agreement worked out.
Yeah,
okay.
it worked out well.
Josh, thanks so much for following that for us.